feel like this song gets it right. For the chill EDM station. Seems chill. Seems EDM. I forgot to move my mic over. I knew I forgot something. Hi, it's me, Scott. Speaking of forgetting things, I was thinking I should just automate some of the stuff because I say every single time that I should do that, and then I haven't done it. So what if we just automated some stuff? And so right now we run BotMadeThis on Glitch, but what if we ran BotMadeThis locally and just put in a bunch of features that did all this stuff? How's that sound? I think it sounds good. Because like know how to change the wallpaper, could know how to do whatever, you know? And set up my camera, which I continually hate, is not a thing. Why would my bitrate be so bad? I paused backplays. These numbers look good. I think Twitch is kind of lying to me. Anyway. I took my computer apart and cleaned it all out, trying to figure out what the knocking sound was. I don't want it to be a hard drive, and when I try to see if it's a hard drive, it kind of seems like it's not. But it could, I don't know. It could be a fan starting up or shutting down. I don't have that many fans in there. I don't know what's going on. It just makes this weird knocking sometimes, and it's a worry. It almost sounds like a refrigerator motor kicking on or something, which is not a sound a hard drive should make. But you know, like failing hard drives, I feel like tick a lot. They got that tick of death. And this is, I don't know. This is like either could be a parking sound, the head parking. It could be a. Is that in Pittsburgh? Oh, it's too late. Blew it. Can't go backwards, can I? We'll never know. Got some birds here. Good. Featuring birds. It's 3 birds in a row. So yeah, we submitted the thing yesterday. You know, Volume 1 to the Play Store. Weirdly didn't get a confirmation email, although this morning I got a confirmation email for joining the Google Developer Console, which we did last week. So maybe they're just things are a little behind over at Google HQ. Okay, so what do we want to do? So we have a local copy of BotMadeThis. Let me just push some buttons here. For while we were doing channel point stuff. And I think this is actually newer. That's bad form. I try to not do that. Where I have local changes that aren't pushed anywhere. That's just bad news. But I think we were kind of in the middle of working on a bunch of, yeah. Can I see? I don't know if Visual Studio has support for that. Okay. It's kind of fancy. So can we close all these things? What's that command? Only? Tab only? Okay, that kind of worked. Uncommitted changes. These are actual changes. These are not actual changes. So we added event emitter here. Are those truly the only changes? Well, that seems weird. Is it only that one file? How can you... Okay. So we just added an event emitter. Is that all we did? Yeah. Now we added a bunch of stuff, but then I don't think we actually use it, so. Anyway, we got a bunch of channel point stuff. Those tokens are probably a secret. One of them is. So I probably shouldn't have showed those, but. I think we decided that I didn't care because it doesn't mean anything. All it means is you can see my channel points and who cares. But maybe we'll clean that up. Okay, so, but I don't care about any of that because the thing I actually want to do, I never really used any of the built-in source control stuff in this. Maybe I should. So, yeah, why did I do that? Why did I do that on the front end? Because we got a server and we had seemingly, I don't even know. This, like, BotMadeThis is such a mess right now. Look at all this stuff in here. Everything is just all over the place. It's a disaster. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just cram some more stuff at the bottom. Oh, it's because right. Yeah, that's sort of annoying. Did we just add a bunch of webhooks? Kind of not clear on this. Maybe we didn't. So did we do the polling? Oh, I'm sorry, that's event sub, not channel. Ugh, gosh. That's the event sub API, not channel points. We got a bunch of channel point stuff in here, though. I really don't know the state of that. We kind of were all over the place. What do we want to do about this? It's a real mess. So obviously the thing we should do is just cram a little more at the end, right? Oops. Okay, that's an invalid OLS token anyway, so who cares? Did we do these with? I don't know. So we definitely have some webhooks in here, and that's how we're getting the follows, because apparently we needed a webhook to do that. Who knows, everybody? Let's just try. I don't want to work on that right now. I just want to work on this. Because this is the thing that's most annoying to me. You can always tidy up the rest of this thing. It's become such a, like, catch-all where we just cram stuff. So I did see this, I forgot what the repository is, npm.js. So UVC, is that right? Well, UVC compliant webcams 13 days ago. That seems pretty good. This is a year old. That's only Linux. Oh, that is the thing that matters, I guess. Well, that's a camera I have. That's a little bit weird. Let's try it. Because it does drive me a little bit insane. So npm install, save, uvcc. Oh wait, this is a... Can I not use you as a module? That would be kind of weird. Can you not use this as a module? And surely I can just use it, right? No? That would be sort of weird. Look at all these modules. Gross. UVC. Oh, UVC control. So this just wraps the other thing. Is that true? UVC control 2. 5 years ago. 1 year ago. I mean, maybe UVC control is already perfect. What does the sequel say? So it's a fork of this. Although, that's weird, because this says 5 years ago for UVC control, but that says 2 years ago. That weird? See, also this thing. Okay, so I should have paid more attention. More attention or better attention? On Windows, use Zadig to install the WinUSB driver. What? That's weird. What if I don't do that? We'll just get started and see what happens. We want one of these, and we want one of these. Do we need any options? Use test discover.js to find the right parameters. So node modules, UVC control. Does that not make it into the actual? Oh, it did. It was a test folder. but it's empty. What? Where's Discover? It's in here. It would just be something like this. But it's not going to work, probably. Oops. No. Wait, did I install the real thing? Yes. Okay. So it's probably going to break. Okay. Like, I'm a little... a thing that is weird is that this module shows as 5 years old, which doesn't make any sense, because here is 2 years old. I think it's the first camera. What are you actually mad about? So, like, was Discover added and it's not in this? Doesn't that seem weird? And oh, test is right. No, weird. Wait, I'm lost. What's your deal? There is a list of devices. Or USB device list. Well, that's right there. So that kind of makes it seem like the Discover thing is not a thing. No? I don't know. I don't want to get hung up on trying to figure out module nonsense. Let's just do the get the first device for now. Nope. I was gonna freak out. Probably. No? Wasn't there a thing that said, here's how you figure out what your thing does? I mean, we didn't do this, so it's very possible that we need to do that thing. That's okay. So list controls would look like this. These two different options. I guess one looks at the camera. Okay. So which is which, though? Like... So those are the things we can do, which, great. Keep that handy. But how come Feels like camera's not actually working. Because the camera's in use? Is it because like I don't know. Kind of doesn't seem like it's a thing. Kind of feels, you know, broken. Guess we could actually try to read the instructions, but Zadig to install the WinUSB driver. That thing just looks so shady. What is this? Newer versions are now available here. USB driver installation. Generic USB drivers, such as WinUSB. Okay, this seems a little more reasonable. How does this work? I did it, I pushed the button. So libUSB, seems like what we want. As usual, I'm just making this up. Probably could actually read about it, figure out what's going on, but hey. Installation may take some time, turns out. So the there was just list devices. So that seems like a thing we should be able to call, right? But it's presumably going to flip out. No, we need node. Okay. That seems like a thing I would expect. So, but what is, I don't understand. Like, create a new device. How does this thing work? With the application running, you should see Okay. I don't know, man. Downloads. So we ran this. But we see no devices here. Ah. So do I need to say I want this camera to use? Is that weird? I mean, we installed the thing. Like, this is just not very clear about this. Does that mean I need to install it and set it for the camera? I just don't know what Zadig is. Not very good documentation. List all devices, select your camera. Okay. So probably I need to turn off my camera for a minute. I bet. Let's just try it. I don't know if it actually disables if I just don't look at it. You know? Deactivate. Okay. So now let's try to change you to WinUSB or to libUSB. No, WinUSB. Replace driver. Oh my god. I've got to go swap out my laundry. Who knew this time would come? Probably me when I set a timer. Okay, I'll be right back while this installs. Very exciting. I switched to the camera, but there was no camera there. Okay. Driver installed successfully. Cool. Do I have to do that first before I install the thing? Does that mean this worked or that it didn't work? Interface 0 says I'm using USB video. Feels like this didn't really work. Weird. Maybe that's normal. I don't know. Maybe we need to reinstall. What was the thing called? UVC control? We might need to check out the original thing first. I don't know, man. Doesn't seem like it really did anything. I was wrong. Lib USB error not found. Yeah, I know. I know that. So what do I do about it? Like, documentation should be better. It's not good. What does that mean? To use the latest version on Windows 10, oh, did the list devices do detached kernel driver or something dumb? No. Reinstalling the Zadig driver twice. So somebody said, this sucks. Why is documentation never right? Right. Why? I don't want to restart. Should I just keep doing this? Just push this enough times and maybe it'll work. Maybe I need to do that both for video and audio. Oh, somebody mentioned that. Successfully. Doesn't look successful. Place driver. Replace them all. How does this work? I don't know. Nothing ever works the way the documentation says it should. I get it. It's probably not your fault, USB people. It's probably not your fault, Zadig people. Probably Microsoft changed the thing and just nobody actually cares. It just sucks, you know? If this camera wasn't terrible and it just maintained the settings that I told it to maintain, that would be fine. But that's not what it does. Yes. List all devices. Okay, you say WinUSB now. And you say WinUSB. But you don't agree with me. So, is there anything in this list of devices that looks like it's just get device list? What actually breaks you? Before we even do anything. Which is weird, because this looks like it breaks on line 8 on device open. Which... I mean, maybe I have to restart or something? Because there's devices. In fact, what's its face? Dude over there is going to tell us what the values are, right? Here's a bunch of fun things. So we care about vendor ID and product ID. So is that these two? Vendor ID product ID. And then whatever that is, interface. So does that mean I can just say... We're never gonna find this. Where are you? Okay. Okay, so that looks like my vendor ID and my product ID. Or whatever that's worth. We're not getting a promise there. Or was that other thing, the list? I mean, something clearly still feels broken, right? That looks like that matches that. Oh, I just wish stuff worked. I think Windows is at the bottom of this, right? Like Windows is the actual thing that sucks here. So can I just get... Like, can I just get the gain? Oh, weird. Like maybe sharpness is not supported on my camera or something, and that's why that's broken. Oh no. Oh no. What are we doing here? My undo is not undoing. Oh, caps lock. Nobody likes you, caps lock. Okay. Gain is 0. Is that actually true? That might be true right now. So can I turn this camera back on? Or if I'm like using it, will I no longer be able to... Uh-oh. OBS can no longer see the camera? That's funny. Really? Does OBS not support this? That'd be kind of sad, huh? We don't... Okay, we're not running over here. We don't, like, accidentally have the camera open or something. No, it just straight up doesn't show in the list. Well. Video capture device. OBS virtual camera or Elgato game capture ID. Cool. So does that mean OBS doesn't know this, or do I need to restart OBS? I mean, in retrospect, maybe trying to mess with the camera while streaming was not the best idea I've ever had. WSB. Yes, it must include Zadig. That's why I put it in the search query. Uninstall. This would be kind of sad. Be kind of sad. Like, yes, it must include the thing I asked you to search for. So, nuts. Not exactly sure what to do about this. Because we need, this is lame. This is really lame. I'm tempted to just stop streaming for a second and start again. We'll have a part 1 and part 2, like a 47-minute part 1 and part 2. I'm just gonna do that just to see if it comes back up. Okay, I will be right back.